Oh god damn it, lighting gives me what? No. Okay, never mind. Anyway, as you already know, because I just told you, I want to rant about manga again, because it's one of my favorite things, and one of my biggest obsessions, and manga and anime, kind of, but I'm not as into anime as manga, as you probably already know. So, what I wanted to say about manga is like, oh my god, you know how I love SourceFed? Well, they have Anime Club right now, and I watched the Full Metal Alchemist one that they made, and then they referenced Alphonse as a robot, and that just got me going, and now I just need to rant about everything again. So, I guess, I should organize this rant somehow. So I guess I'll start out with, why calling Alphonse a robot pissed me off, because he's not a robot. He's like, he's a suit of armor that his brother, oh, what's his name? I suck at names. Oh my god, it's a main character too. Oh, what was it? Let me look it up. I swear it's easy. Oh, it wasn't even a hard name. What is wrong with me? Edward. Yeah, it was Edward. So, his brother Edward engraved his soul into the suit of armor before, well, the presentation of trying to get their mother back to life failed, and they had to sacrifice their bodies. So, his younger brother, Alphonse, body got sacrificed. So, in order to at least revive his soul, he gave up his arm, and into a suit of armor he engraved his soul. So it is not a robot. It is not. It's completely different from a robot. It's a suit of armor with a soul engraved into it. So nothing technological. It's completely magic. So that's why that kind of pissed me off for a bit. Asian mode. And so I guess more I want to talk about is, after thinking about that, I kept thinking about all the little peeves that anime gives me from its original manga adaptation, because I love manga, because manga is just so good, and animes are usually adapted from manga, so it's like more detailed, and like the artwork is more detailed and prettier than the anime, and oh my god, I just have so much that I love from manga that just anime just does not fulfill for me. And one of the main things that I just hate is Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles, which is my favorite manga. Like, no kidding, it's my favorite manga. And what happens to it in the anime is that it has this amazing plot twist, which I will not tell you just in case you want to watch it. I know you haven't been watching anime that much lately, but oh my god, Tsubasa is so good. But don't watch the anime. Well, the first season was okay. Then the second season, towards the end, it went downhill because it went off track from the manga and like dissipated into kiddie adventure, which is not what Tsubasa is about. Tsubasa is about a heartwarming, sad thing with two lovers. Well, not really lovers, but they do like each other. And one of them loses their memories of the other, so they go out on a journey to retrieve her memories. Although, in compensation, because everything has to be equal, she will not regain the memories of him, which is so sad. But anyway, there's like a bunch of twists and turns that just makes it really super dark towards the end, and which makes like my favorite scene of all time is like when the main guy character rips out the other guy's eye and just eats it, and I'm just like, oh my god, that's so disturbing, but that's like so cool. And they just like cut it all out from the anime. Which makes me just so mad. Which is why I usually hate it when things get cut off. But oh my god, I cannot agree more that Clamp should the exact right thing to stop the anime there, or else Tsubasa might have been ruined for me forever. But Tsubasa also led me into its sister manga, XXXholic, which anime is like fantastic, but you didn't like because the limb dimensions were weird, which I also find weird too. But the manga was so pretty and like so deep, and it's so sad at times, it's super creepy at times, it's super funny at times, and I'm like, oh, so good. And I love how the anime is more episodic than the manga because, you know, they have to cut out a lot of the sponsor content because they don't have the rights to it. And their sister manga, so they're like interwoven, the story's interwoven, but they can't use the story, so they have to cut out a bunch of the deeper details. But that's okay because the anime cuts off before the deeper things go on. And they like conclude it pretty well because of its episodic nature. It doesn't really have a beginning or a conclusion. So I absolutely love it to bits. I just love it. And what else do I want to say? Soul Eater ended. I loved Soul Eater. Soul Eater was one of my top mangas. It was just so cool. It was so cool that I actually wanted to watch the anime, which I usually don't do, like in terms of Full Metal Alchemist. I read the manga, but I don't even bother looking at the anime because same plot, what's the point? Except for Full Metal Alchemist had a different ending that I watched the movie of and I did not like, so I don't really care for it. And Brotherhood, which is just exactly the same, so I see no point in watching it. And it's just like, but Clamp just has a magical feel. Clamp is just amazing. And then there are the people who made Cardcaptor Sakura, which was like my childhood memories in like a TV show. Literally all I can remember from back when I was in Korea, when I was watching TV, was flicking through channels, really hoping that I could catch a glimpse of Cardcaptor Sakura. I was such a little anime geek. And Cardcaptor Sakura was the thing that brought me to anime and manga too, because I had zero interest in that before I wanted to watch Cardcaptor Sakura and I realized, oh my god, manga is so amazing. Why have I never done this before? Oh yeah, so that's my history with manga. Oh, I haven't actually finished talking about Soul Eater, have I? Well, Soul Eater is amazing. I love the artwork. It's so crazy. And I love it when she turns insane from Black Blood. Oh, so good and it's so weird and I'm just like, how do you think of that stuff? But it ended so weird in the anime. It ended because the anime had to end before the manga was actually completed, so they had to like make up an ending for itself. But since they didn't really know the manga's intentions, they made a half-ass, half-baked thing of like Maka being special because she was born between a weapon and a maester, which makes no sense because that happens a lot because weapons and maesters like spend their entire life together and I don't understand how they wouldn't get married more often. So yeah, that happened. And I'd love to get into details of how much I hate shoujos that have just like so much cliches. Oh my god. I recently read the shoujo manga and this girl, she almost gets raped. Seriously, she gets sexually assaulted and then she doesn't care at all. And I'm like, how do you not care at all? You should report that to the police. And then the guy who almost raped her, she's like, oh shit, this guy's bad. But oh well. And I'm like, what? And then there's the guy who led her into that little trap. And she's like, oh my god, I think I'm in love with him. And I'm like, what are you doing, woman? You're like insane. Why? Why would you do that to yourself? And you will not believe how many times that happens in a manga. And I'm just like, please stop that. Stop being so criticizing on like showing how weak girls are because girls do not do that. Girls are not stupid enough to not report sexual assaults. Seriously. And they are not stupid enough to fall in love with the guy who tried to hurt her. Because if some guy tried to hurt me, then I would just be like, oh shit, you are going to get it, because I'm just gonna call the police up on you. I'm gonna like hit you every single time I see you because you deserve it. No matter how sweet you are to me after that, you did something bad to me and you wouldn't even apologize. And I don't see how I could fall in love with someone like that. Because that person is just like evil in my mind now. Oh god, I have so much to rant about. There are just so many things so weird about manga. And so many things are just so good about it. But then I would have to talk for ages and ages and ages, and I don't think you want to watch all of that. So maybe later I'll talk more about it. But for now, I think this is it because it's over 10 minutes, and that's a pretty long time for a video letter to someone that I send a video letter pretty frequently to and chat a lot with. So, bye. Oh wait, I want to show you this. Stupid lights, show it. Show it. This, oh yeah, there it goes. This is my daylily. Isn't that pretty? I just made it. And it's like you can stick it here and stuff. So yeah, I have a weird flower in my hair, paper flower in my hair, because I've been doing origami a lot. And I will talk to you later, I guess, or right now if you're on Facebook. I'm pretty sure you're still on Facebook. Bye-bye!